Hey everybody, Paul here, and welcome back to Best Food Review Road Trip. If you've been watching our channel, you know we travel all over the country, stop and eat at different places, and take you along with us. Today, we are in Vegas, baby. There's so much food here, but we got something real special. You know that our last name is Schnorr, we're Germans, and there is a legit Bavarian beer house here in town called Hofbrauhaus. That means the beer house. So it says it all. We're really excited. I love sausage. Let's go check it out. All right, you know, the first thing I notice about this place is it's not some rented or leased spot in a casino or in a strip mall. This is their building, all right? So they have like lots of space here, a great bar. They have the gift shop with lederhosen actually, but the big traction is this. Look at this. Pow! You walk into this legit beer hall. Look at the ceiling. Look at all the community seating, like a true pub, you know what I mean? And I bet with the music and everybody, it gets super loud in here. Now, in the back here, they have their own beer garden, and in true Vegas fashion, check this place out. It's got trees, it's got the facade of the building, it's got upstairs, it's got clouds. I bet it's really nice in here on a typical hot Vegas day. You come in here and feel like you're someplace cool. Anyway, let's get some beer and some food. Look at that, it's Liederdunkel. This is like my favorite of all time, and guys, it's not even noon yet. We're just starting the day, so let's start the day with some Liederdunkel. Feels so good going down.
How much is in a liter? Well, it's 34 ounces of beer, so you only need one.
So that's 2 ounces more than 2 pints. Oh, look at that. What a deal.
It's so much more fun, though, getting it in one ginormous mug.
Yeah, I think it challenges you to drink it before it warms up.
Ready?
Go.
I'm just kidding. I'll take a sip.
Come on.
Yeah, I was too busy raising kids. I didn't get to have the, college, dorm, sorority party.
You know what?
Experience.
I did it all in the military for you. I did it for both of us.
That's what he learned in the Marine Corps, was how to drink a lot of beer. We had to get started with something right away. I'm starving today. It's actually Christmas Day, and we didn't have anything for breakfast, so we'd have a big appetite when we got here. This is an amazing way to start a meal because it's a pretzel sampler with some different cheeses, mustard. This is let's see, what is that called? Appétizer cheese. Never had that. And then this is beer cheese. That was kind of like an optional thing. So I'm gonna set these aside just so I don't spill them while I'm tearing this thing up. Oh, look at it, it's so warm. I don't even know which way to start. I think I'll just start with what looks like a good seasoned mustard. Yummy. You know, I used to not like mustard. What's wrong with me?
Now you eat it all the time.
I know. This looks like a different style. It's darker. Maybe
I think that's a sweeter mustard.
You think so? Are you guessing?
I think so.
You win. That was. I'm double dipping the chip, but we're married, so we can do that. So that must be the Appétizer cheese. I've never heard of that before, but. Very cheddary and mild tasting. And then finally, they brought us a tureen of beer cheese.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah. That's like what you'd expect on your nachos. If you're not like a cheese connoisseur, just dig into this.
You can't go to a beer house, a German beer house, without getting a pretzel, right? And what the waitress just told me is this is the only exact replica of the Hofbrauhaus in Munich in the world. Like, this place is supposedly built exactly like it.
Just a little smaller, she said.
A little smaller, but the look of it, the whole vaulted ceilings and the art and stuff up there, and it's supposed to look just like it. So awesome.
want to try that beer cheese first. So, oh wow, that's so good. Beer cheese is so simple, but it's just so pleasing in your mouth, you know? My family is actually from northern Minnesota, a lot of German influence up there. So whenever we go up there, it's cheese this and cheese that. It's wonderful. This, what did you say this cheese was called?
It's like Oatspa.
Okay.
I can't read it from here.
Okay. Put some of that on there. It's a lot thicker, this cheese.
You're gonna like that.
Oh.
Isn't that good?
Are you kidding me? That is fantastic. It's so creamy. It's not watery at all, it's just creamy. So good. Okay, now I am a mustard fan. We're gonna try this sweet, looks like a stone ground kind of sweet mustard. Totally right. That's good. It's got like a, what kind of, is that like a berry in there? What is that?
Some kind of fruit mixed in there.
Oh, that's so good. That's so sweet and delicious. Now here's the old school, was that Dijon mustard? Germans are like, that's not
Stone
Dijon
ground
mustard.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Good old familiar flavors. You gotta love that. I think out of all these though, that right there is the bomb. All right, I gotta say, these pretzels are pretty much perfect. They're not crunchy, they're soft, they're doughy, they're not too salty, but they still have that salt kick and that beer cheese and that other cheese, I don't remember what that was called. Fantastic, definitely. If you're gonna come here, get the pretzel. Why would you go to a beer house and not get pretzel?
Because you don't want to fill up on pretzels?
Why would I even have to tell them that? They know they're going to go there and get a pretzel. Why would you not, right? Come on, Paul. What are you thinking?
Oh, thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you. Wow. Look at this. This is the sample sausage
No, it's not sample.
platter.
It's just straight up a sausage tower, dude.
It's
There's
no sample at all.
About that.
Look at this. If you're going to come to a beer house, you got to get the sausage, right?
So this sausage tower not only includes different types of sausages, but it has like sauerkraut on this plate. You get this kind of like German style potato salad. I'll turn it around so you can look at that over here. And then mashed potatoes and bangers on the bottom. So this is gonna be a lot of fun for us to share. Obviously, we're gonna share this, I mean, I guess you could probably eat it by yourself.
I could eat all of this completely by myself. In fact, we should just do this whole video of me eating this entire sausage platter.
Well, I had enough pretzel.
Think I can do it? Think I can eat the entire sausage platter? I don't know, but I'm just gonna start.
It's a sausage tower, you're saying it wrong.
I know. Stupid. All right, I'm gonna try this guy right here.
You're not even gonna put it on your own plate? You're just gonna eat it right off the tower?
The tower. It's got a plate. That is a plate. This little crunchy onion on there. I love sausage. Sausage. Is this all the same?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And what's this underneath it here?
That's a sauerkraut.
Oh.
I know. Sorry if the camera's shaking, but I'm laughing so hard.
How did I not get it? Okay. Forget that first bite. We'll do the second one here. Hang on. You know, I think that they bring their sauerkraut in from Germany, actually.
Really?
Could be wrong, but I think I read that somewhere.
You could ask Roxy.
I will ask the waitress and see if I'm not lying.
I'm going to go down to the next level. There's actually 2 different types of sausages on here. I want to point that out. Here and here. And this potato salad, which if you watch our channel, you know how much we love our potato salad. I'm going to put a little bit like that.
Yeah? We'll put it on your plate?
Let's do this.
Just pick the whole thing up and put it on your plate.
I don't know if I want to eat the whole thing yet. Don't pick on me. We're gonna have a bite of that.
You're so sophisticated. Look at
I'm
you.
not sophisticated at all, but I stole the. This is more like this little one. This feels like more like a hot dog. I'll start with that.
You better not say that too loud around here. You might offend somebody.
It's a sausage, okay. And I'm not gonna put any mustard or anything on it. I just want to taste it. Based on visual, that was the one I thought I'd like the least.
That was the hot dog looking one?
But that was really, really good.
Yeah?
I've also become more agreeable with hot dogs. I like sausage. Yeah. Okay, let's take a bite of this one. That is so freaking good.
Is it?
Oh my gosh.
Which one was that one? Yeah, she ain't cutting it this time. You notice she's putting the whole thing on her plate now.
I want that.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna take a bite of this potato salad.
Okay.
I love that. That has like a really bright, like acidic, almost like sour, right when it hits your mouth. Like vinegar, that's what I'm trying to say. I love it.
One level of the tower left. It's the bottom level. Does that mean that those are the least favorite sausages?
Or the heaviest?
Maybe the heaviest? Okay, good call. Let's take a look down here. Looks like we got two different sausages here. So I'm gonna take this one.
You know, you just don't even want to take it out of the tower.
I know, I don't. I just wanna. And then it looks like there's some potatoes right here. Let's take a little bit of those, slap
Do you
those
have
on
like a
there.
real fork? You're eating the garnish
No,
fork.
that's the serving fork. I got. Listen to you. Now that's my fork. Okay, so, all right, we're gonna try this one first. You know, sausage is one of those things that it's just like, it's never over the top. It's just good and comforting and makes you happy. Let me see here. And it's so easily shaped to eat. That was delicious. I'm gonna do a little bit of potatoes in between those bites. Check it out. Looks buttery. Looks like there's some seasoning on it. Like chives or something. Oh, super buttery. Not garlicky at all, which is different. Usually people, when they try to really flavor it, they'll do butter and garlic. And there's a little bit in there, but it's not overpowering at all. Now this looks more like the kind of sausages I get more often. This looks more like an herb, like a pork with herb.
Look how light the meat is.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Oh, it's super soft. Oh my goodness. The texture of that is so different than any other sausage. It's soft. It's almost a little bit gooey, but it's delicious. Oh my God. Look at that. I mean, I'd love to get your opinion on this because I've never had a sausage with that soft a texture, but it's just like you can almost squish it with your mouth without using your teeth. It's kind of weird. It's kind of spongy.
Some of
awesome.
the other sausages are like chewy almost.
Yeah. No, this one is like you could just like crush it with your tongue against the roof of your mouth. It's pretty awesome. We have to try this one out.
The other ones you saw me trying to cut, they were a little bit tougher.
Yeah, look how that one falls apart.
This still has a nice skin to it. I'm wondering if that is, what's that green stuff? Look it up.
I don't know. Maybe like parsley or something.
It's very soft. Whatever herbs are in there, you can taste them. They kind of fill up the mouth right as you swallow the bite. Then you have like all of this like nice herbal aroma in your mouth. It is so cool.
Wasn't that good?
Now, I didn't get a chance to try the top of the tower, so let's do that really quick. Let's get some of this sour.
Yeah, don't forget about the kraut. That kraut is so good.
You know what, honey? We're gonna have to go get a hotel room with separate beds, so we don't.
The sauerkraut.
This was all the sauerkraut.
All that, yeah. Isn't that kraut just unbelievable?
Like melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
And it's not too sour. It doesn't take over that sausage bite at all. That is so flippin' good. Isn't that the best?
It's really good. It's actually got like a really like, it's almost like the potatoes. I hate to say underdone because that's not what it is.
They have more texture.
They just have more texture. They're a little of a tougher bite, but it's perfect for potato salad.
Yeah, and like they soak those potatoes in vinegar or something. You know, so good.
Now that's the kind of sausage you're used to looking at.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a little brown, a little red inside.
That's the one I
juicy.
cut. It was harder to cut through than that white sausage.
Okay,
That's
this
the
looks
one I was
just like a
talking to.
I don't know. That's not a bratwurst. Like a Polish dog.
Isn't that good? I think that's the best one on the tower.
Forget about it.
I think I like that one the best.
That is so good. But I need to get it with a little bit of the kraut. A little bit of the kraut. Hang on here. There's only kraut on one level on this. On the top level. That makes sense.
Because they have to make room for the potatoes on the other levels.
I think I made a. Hang on here. That'll help. What a great place.
You are not going to eat all that sausage.
Dude, I'm going to eat all of this.
No, you're not going to eat all
I'm
of
so
that.
full, but I can do it.
But don't you want dessert? Like they have strudel and they have some other desserts. Don't you want that?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. It is Christmas. Do you want Christmas dessert?
Yes.
I want
some dessert.
Are you gonna call it for the sausage? Put that in the to-go box so you have room for dessert? Or are you gonna do both?
I'm so full. But I just don't want to stop eating.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, I did talk to Roxy, our server. All of the sauerkraut is imported from Germany. So it doesn't get any more legit
It's the
than
real
that.
deal.
Yeah.
It's the OG. Despite how incredibly full we are, we had to try dessert because they had.
So stuffed.
I know. They had an apple strudel, and I think this is so beautiful.
Wow.
It's nice and soft.
Just broke right through it.
Yeah, I love all these laminated layers of dough. That's going to be really rich and fattening. I cannot eat that big of a bite.
Yes, you can.
I am going to cut it smaller.
With your little teeny tiny fork.
Oh, that's funny too. Yeah, look how small these are. It's like that will take you longer to eat. Here it goes.
Yeah, it's that good.
He's going to love this. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's mind blowing.
Normally, when I'm this full, after eating like a big meal, like a dessert just doesn't taste good enough to warrant eating. I don't think we'll leave any of this here.
No, you don't think so?
So good, babe. Now, why don't you take a bite?
All right. So Amy tells me this is warm fruit. I'm not a huge fan of warm fruit, and I don't know why. It's just always been something that has set me off. It just never seemed right to me, warm fruit. I don't know. Which sucks when things are like hot apple pie and stuff, but I make exceptions.
This is a warm apple strudel.
It's a warm apple strudel. I'm gonna put some of this goo on here.
Yeah, it's like a pudding.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That is so nice. That's pretty comforting. Like, that's like, you know what? That's holiday pie right there. That's what that is. And apparently, they don't import this from Munich. Thank God, right? That would be freaking disgusting by the time I got here. No, they do. They have a place here locally in Vegas that specifically makes these for this particular place to their standards. So pretty good, right? Pretty good. One more bite of this gooey goodness. Gooey goodness. Oh yeah. I think for me, and I'm not an expert, guys, I would like to see the strudel maybe a little bit like flakier, but that apple is spot on.
I guess, I mean, I see what you're saying. You like a more flakier crust.
A little bit flaky, like a pie crust, a little bit.
We don't eat strudel, so it's not like we're comparing it, like this isn't a crispy enough strudel.
No, not at all.
Strudel's probably supposed to be exactly like this, and I love it.
It's delicious.
I actually love the texture. Get on powdered sugar. Slow down.
You get excited about your strudel.
That is so embarrassing. So what did we think of Hofbrauhaus? We love it here. Actually, I'm coming up with excuses to come back here while we're staying in Vegas. And I'm just not sure I can justify it because this food was rich and filling, and I will probably be eating those leftovers for a couple of days.
This is one of those places too where you fill up.
You do.
I mean, you feel like you've
not gonna leave
definitely
hungry.
eaten dinner when you come here.
And we did order a lot of food. That tower of sausages was something you actually are encouraged to share. I don't know how one person could eat all that food. I mean, you could, but it'd be hard. But on top of that, we had that starter, remember, that beautiful pretzel that had like the nice crispy outside and the soft inside and all those beautiful dips and cheeses. And of course the dessert, which I absolutely love. The last couple bites of it too, we kind of ate on the outer edge where it was a lot crispier. I know, just a wonderful dessert. I'm really glad we decided to order dessert actually. One thing to mention about Hofbrauhaus is it isn't on the strip. You're gonna want to catch an Uber or cab, or if you have a car, you can drive over here. There's lots of parking. It's right next to a big hotel. Totally worth it.
Obviously, my favorite thing was the liter dunkels, because how often do you get a liter of beer? But I want to remind you too, if you're going to come down here, kind of give them a call or go on their website or look, because they do like singing and dancing and entertainment, and it's
like
just
polka
like
music
being,
and stuff?
Yeah, polka. Yeah, it's like being in Germany
neat.
at a beer house. And like they encourage people to sing along with, and so unfortunately it wasn't like that when we were here today. But like Amy said, I think we're gonna come back. I don't usually shoot the same video at two places, but we might come back and just make like a little short or something of the entertainment, because this place is way too cool to leave and not see what it really has to offer. Guys, we also want to remind you to reach out to whatever food organization is local in your area. Give something, maybe money, time, some food, makes a big difference in your community. So until we dine together again, stay classy.